Have you guys ever wanted to be in a Grand Theft Auto game? Like, even if it was just for a small part, that's like my ultimate goal. I'd love to just be an NPC that says something stupid that your character runs over in cars or throws a sticky bomb at. I think that would be awesome. Well, Rockstar actually gave that opportunity to millions of people for Grand Theft Auto 4. So this was over 10 years ago, but on July 13th, 2007, Rockstar Games launched a teaser site for the radio station WKTTradio.com. It served as a competition of sorts, allowing fans to telephone a New York-based number, which I'll tell you now, but if you call it, it doesn't even work anymore. It's not like Rockstar. It's not WKTT Radio, but it's 212-555-2368. And if you left a message about what you think is wrong with Liberty City, America, liberals, or your health, some of the calls were featured in the soundtrack for Grand Theft Auto 4. Now, if you currently go to that website, it'll actually redirect you to the main Grand Theft Auto 4 website that tells you about the radio station, but I think that is incredibly awesome. So on WKTT Radio, there's multiple different programs, and the one that those calls actually appear on is the Richard Bastian Show, which is a right-wing talk radio show, or rather a parody thereof, that's actually hosted by Richard Bastian. Now, Bastian takes calls from listeners and responds to their opinions while exposing his own viewpoints. The callers to the show were selected from player submissions made during the summer of 2007, and he's actually a parody of Rush Limbaugh, right down to the prescription drug addiction. And fans of the shows are called Bastian Buddies. So what I want to do right now is actually give you guys a listen at some of these calls, and you can tell it's from random people due to the audio quality difference. You know, if Rockstar did this in a studio, obviously it would all sound the same, but some of them sound a little bit better, some are a little bit louder. So you can definitely tell those are from random fans just calling in, and some of the things they say are really funny. So take a listen to this right now.
It's the Richard Bastian Show.
I think more and more people need to stop breastfeeding in public.
Absolutely! Breasts are filthy. Cover them up, okay? Don't make me pull out my boot knife and give you a mastectomy.
America is too concerned with birth control. We need to be making babies. We need to catch up with the Chinese.
I'm with you. We've got to monitor people's email. We got to outlaw all the wrong religions, okay? Because that way we can finally be free in this country.
This is the continued pussification of America. It's not okay for men to be hugging each other and crying and talking about their feelings.
You know what? I disagree. I say feel, but feel with your fists, all right? Right there, the hammers that God gave you on the end of your arms, okay? Are you with me, Bastian's buddies?
It's the Richard Bastian Show.
This country's going to hell. Ever since we let those damn Australians back in this country, everything has gone to shit. What the hell did we go to war with them for in the first place?
I'll tell you why. We did it for freedom and for valuable munitions contracts.
They're sick, degenerate folks known as furries that dress up in their cute little bunny suits with holes cut in them for their penises to stick out, and they pound each other's hinds, making weird-ass animal noises.
Yeah, but do you hear what public television has brought to you, America? Do you hear what's happened to the children? Hiney pounding.
Saving America from itself. It's the Richard Bastian Show.
So if you want to listen to the entire Richard Bastian Show, I'll leave a link to some YouTube videos that have the entire 16-minute segment in the description, so you can check it out if you want. It's really funny. It's pretty epic as well. Now, this really made me wonder, number one, why Rockstar didn't do this for GTA 5, and number two, could they please do this for the next Grand Theft Auto game, whether it's going to be GTA 6 or something else. How cool would it be if you could have a chance to be in a Grand Theft Auto game just for calling in? Seriously, that is the ultimate goal. Ideally, it would be amazing if Rockstar wanted to make me just some random NPC character, but even to just get in the game in some way, shape, or form, be a part of history just a tiny little bit, would be incredibly cool. Now, if you try and go to the website today, it's just going to redirect you to the Rockstar Games website. It's going to take you to the Grand Theft Auto 4 page, but if we take a look at the Wayback Machine, the Internet Archive website, we can actually take a look at what this website was like back in 2007, on July 16th, 2007, 3 days after this promotion went up. So here it is. We know the truth. WKTT Talk Radio. Have your opinion heard on the radio. It's time for you to do your part in the war on terror by calling a radio station and ranting at the top of your lungs about how awful, peaceful people are and how we should kill everyone. Does the anger of always being right make you feel like talking to someone? Have you got something to get off your chest? Don't bottle it up. Don't slur it at the bartender. Hear yourself on Liberty City Radio. Call the station right now at 212-555-2368 and tell us one of the following. What's wrong with your health? What's wrong with the world? What's wrong with America? What's wrong with you? Tell the host you love the show. He likes that. And speak up. Don't speak softly if you want to be on the radio. After the tone, say your name, then spell it. Then say your piece. For example, say, "Hey, this is Don Lance, Donlanc." Then start blabbing. Got it? And then they say, "Important. Please make sure to read the terms and conditions below before phoning in." Now, unfortunately, there's no way to look at the promotion terms and conditions and privacy policy. That has been since removed. I'm assuming it's Rockstar's like normal promotion terms and conditions. Like if you give them something to use, there's a chance it could be featured in the game, etc. So that is incredibly awesome. And that little simple website right there led to so many people calling in and ultimately getting themselves featured in Grand Theft Auto 4, which I think is incredibly cool. Okay, so really quickly, I'm jumping back in because I found two interesting things. Apparently, there's two phone numbers. Now, I don't recommend calling either of these because I'm sure that they're like New York numbers or they're probably disconnected. But I've also seen on another website that the phone number was 212-360-2368. So again, I'm not sure which one Rockstar ended up using. Again, it was 7 years ago. However, another thing is we were able to find the terms and conditions, and it's a lot of like legal jargon and whatnot. But the two interesting things that Rockstar state here is that the number listed above is an actual New York City phone number. So international charges will apply. So like if you call it and you're in like Europe, you will be charged for it. And number two, it basically tells you that anything you say on there now belongs to Rockstar and can be used in any way, shape, and form in their video games or in their promotion for Grand Theft Auto 4. So I thought that was pretty cool. That right there is the terms and conditions, but also a little bit of confusion as far as what the actual phone number is. And when I was doing research for this video, I wanted to see if I could come across any callers that actually got featured. And one of the few posts I've seen so far was from Blue43Fan on the Grand Theft Auto forum site. And they had this post to say. They said, "I hate to resurrect such an old post, but I stumbled across this thread. To answer your question, I was one of the winners of the WKTT contest. My name is Matt Pearson, and I'm one of the Bastian shows that starts, I just want to call in and tell you how much I love the show. Honestly, I didn't even know I was in the game until a few days after it came out, but I'm credited in both the manual and at the end of the game. It's pretty awesome." So that's cool that Rockstar both credited the users that called in by putting them at the end of the game in the credits and in the in-game manual. That is really cool also. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. Even though that was over 10 years ago, did you know about this? Did you know that Rockstar would allow you to call a secret number and actually potentially be featured in a Grand Theft Auto video game? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. If you did go on to enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, where you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.